Hi yogis, it's Jody. And today I have a request from a fellow yogi. Thank you so much. We are going to do crow, headstand, and we're going to finish it off with shoulder plow and ear pressure pose. So if that sounds fun, meet me at the top of the mat. We're just going to get right into it. Bring your feet hip width distance, hands by your side, close your eyes. Even though this flow is going to be short, fun, fast, effective, I always like to take a few moments before we begin to connect with our breath. For me, this is real. This is where the real yoga begins. So start to lengthen on your inhales and your exhales. Just taking a few moments to check in. See how your body's feeling today. Bring your awareness to your feet. Can you feel yourself grounding down through all four corners of your feet? Feel the lower belly drawing in, the collarbones expanding. Feel a long line of energy from the crown of your head. Taking in a deep inhalation through the nose. Open your mouth side out. Open your eyes. Let's start to flow. So, yogi's choice for Utkatasana chair pose, I like to have my big toes touching, little space between my heels. Bend your knees, tap the ground so you know you've gotten low enough. Move the weight back into the heels. Rise up. Utkatasana chair pose. We're going to be here for a few breaths, yogi. So if you have tight shoulders, you could bring your shoulders down and bring them heart center. Because in this beginning part, I really want us to focus on the strength of our legs. Take a quick peek down at your toes. Can you see your toes? Is the weight back into the heels? Can you feel the inner thighs squeezing in, the outer hips and glutes forming? Draw the lower belly in. Sit a little deeper. Inhale, lengthen through the sides of the waist. Exhale, knit the ribs in. If you haven't used your arms, use them now. Arms come right by your ears. Your pinkies pull back. Shoulders pull away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale, sit a little lower. It will be worth it. Hang with me, yogis. I'm starting to feel my legs shake. Maybe you are too. Just a few more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, coming high into your toes. Woo, starting to feel my quads really work here. Hang in there with me, yogis, like you're wearing a big six-inch high heel. Can you firm the inner thighs? And then how slowly can you start to lower all the way down? Woo, great way to tone those quads. Bring your hands heart center. And then from here, we're gonna spread your knees out wide and slowly just start to melt your heart towards the mat. Hands reach forward as your heels pull back. So we have two opposing actions here. Inhale, find length. Exhale, melt your head towards the mat. Coming into this traditional yogi malasana. Opening up the inner groins and lower back. And if you want, you could take your triceps, wrap them around your shins, grabbing onto your heels. Inhale, we find length. Exhale, fold, bringing the crown of your head towards your toes. This is a great prep for Bakasana crow pose, which is where we're going next. So inhale. If you've never done it, just take a quick peek up here and I'll show you how I like to get into it. If you got a crow practice already going on for you, then try to hold it for 10 breaths. If you come out, just come back in. This is how I like to get into crows. So I like to come onto my toe tips. My hands are underneath my shoulders. I lift my hips to work my knees high into my triceps. Bend the elbows and I start to lean forward, lifting my feet one at a time, creating this angry cat with my back, drawing my legs towards my glutes, lower belly draws in. Can you hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, halfway there, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come down. How'd you do? I hope it was fun. Step back, downward facing dog. Since this is our first down dog of class and we're not really going to spend a lot of time here, just pedal it out one at a time. Just coming back to your breath, slowing down. Taking a deep inhalation and exhale, letting it all go. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, right knee comes to the top of the mat. Drop the back knee. We're going to rise up, Anjaneyasana. You could untuck those back toes and you could bend as deep as you want into that front knee. We want you, not only if you're going to bend deep, I also want you to lift. Root down to that front heel, pull that right hip back, draw the lower belly in. And don't forget to breathe. This is such a nice stretch for my left hip flexor. From the inner thighs. Maybe gaze up as the palms come to touch. Inhale. Exhale, hands frame that front foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Maybe bending one knee at a time, feeling the difference in the body, seeing if there is a difference between the sides. And let's balance it out. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee steps between the hands. Lower the right knee. Rise up, Anjaneyasana. If you have any knee sensitivity, you could place the blanket down, fold the mat in half, tuck those toes. Do what you need to do, yogi. Remember, feel free to bend as deep as you like in that front leg, but I also want you to lift. Pull that left hip back, firm the inner thighs. As you inhale, try to lengthen through the sides of the waist. And when you exhale, draw the ribs in. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Gaze up as the palms come to touch for an extra challenge. Exhale, hands frame that front foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees, and as you exhale, you can step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, find a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, rise up, Utkatasana chair pose. We're not going to be here for long. So bend a little deeper, look down at your toe tips, draw the lower belly in, lengthen to the sides of the waist as you inhale. And as you exhale, standing all the way up. Hands come heart center. Shake it out. From here, we're going to step our feet out wide. Toes are in, heels are out. Taking your arms out wide. Inhale, sweeping the arms in behind you, interlacing the hands. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, start to bend the knees and fold forward for Pasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. Keeping a slight bend in the knees, reaching the knuckles overhead to really get a nice stretch in the top of the shoulders. And it's just depending on your energy here and how you're feeling. This is a great place to find tripod headstand. Or you could just stay here in the forward fold. If it feels good in your body and you have a healthy neck and you want to try it out, bring the crown of your head to the mat. Your wrists and your elbows align. You're going to reach up into your toes. Slowly start to sweep the legs out to come up. Coming into Tripod-Headstand, Shirshasana B. Try to create a plank-like position with your body. Firm the inner thighs, draw the lower belly in, point or flex the feet. Don't forget to breathe. And then slowly have the legs come down and out. If you're still in a headstand, if you're still inverting, stay there. Take your time. And then the rest of us, if you're from here, slowly lift up, find a half black. Inhale. Hands come to your hips and slowly lifting all the way up. Good job. From here, we're just gonna step to the front of the mat. Tap the ground, bend the knees for our favorite Utkatasana chair pose. And then slowly lower all the way down. Whew. From here, we're gonna come into shoulder and plow pose and ear pressure pose. So scoot up to the top of your mat, draw your knees into your chest, and slowly just to come down, making sure that you have enough room to go back. If you've never done this before, maybe watch me first and then rewind the video and try it with me. Since we're gonna be having a lot of pressure and weight on our shoulders and neck, at no point throughout this practice do I want you to look around. We want to protect the health of your neck. So if that sounds good, let's do it together. Draw your knees into your chest and reach your legs overhead for plow pose. We're just doing this to get our shoulders nicely tucked behind us. I like to have it in our mid upper back. And then from here, I slowly start to lift my legs, coming into shoulder stand. We want one long line of energy from our toes all the way down to our throat, to our neck area. Don't look around, look up. Try to draw the lower belly in, firm the inner thighs, push down with the elbows. And just feel all this new energy, new blood flow while we're here inverting. Close the eyes and breathe. Slow down. There's nowhere else we need to be right here. And then from here, we're going to slowly start to bend the knees, coming into plow pose. You could tuck the toes and then interlace the fingers, working the shoulders even closer. And then I like to untuck my toes, coming onto the top of my feet, stacking my hips over my shoulders as much as possible. And just breathe. And then from here, slowly start to bend your knees. And if it's okay in your body, start to squeeze your knees around your ears, create it for ear pressure pose. And then slowly, 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 take your time. Slowly start to lower the hips down, one vertebrae at a time. Extending the legs. Hands come underneath the hips, lifting into the crown of your head for fish pose. Feel the throat chakra open up. Taking a deep inhalation through the nose. Extend your tongue and sigh it out. One more time. Deep inhalation. Lion's breath as we exhale. And then inhale, slowly start to bring your chin towards your chest and lower all the way back down. You did it. Drawing your knees into your chest. Start to rock and roll up and down. Slowly sitting back up. Let me just place my hair back up. 2 seconds. Bring your hands heart center. Taking a deep inhalation through your nose. And as you exhale, bowing your chin towards your heart. Always in gratitude. Inhale, lift your chin, open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you, yogis, for joining me. Thank you to that beautiful soul out there that had all these requests. I love hearing your comments or reading your requests. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, yogis, take care. Namaste.